13 kills. We get a full trident. First ever kill. Attempt number 5. I don't even know what that noise was. It's a 625. Back to back. No. 3 in a row. He got 3 kills in a row. In the bank right now, we have about 12,000 herbs, and this is just from farming runs. We haven't even touched miscellania in I don't know how long. Obviously, the worst ones of all these are going to be the dwarf weed because of how you have to collect the wines of Zami, but we'll get to that later. Right now, we need to go to the desert, and we need to go to a specific city called Narda. Now, Narda is home to 2 very unique NPCs, Zulrah and Wesley. Zulrah is going to be, after the Hard Diaries, making unfinished potions for you, and these are going to be made at 200 coins per potion, which is going to be quite a hit to the cash stack if I do say so. The other one, Wesley, he's just going to be grinding all of your secondaries such as blue dragon scales and your unicorn horns, but mainly our bird's nest for our cerebrus. Now, I can't reiterate how stingy I usually am when I play RuneScape, but when it comes to thousands upon thousands of herbs, I can't be bothered, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the money since I have it, and I can't be bothered making all these, so that is 2.2 mil gone from the cash stack, almost cut it in half, but we got all these thousands of potions and didn't have to waste a single hour on any of them, which is really nice. Gonna be a little bit of a weird cut here, but I ran out of ultra compost in my bottomless compost bucket, or I was about to rather, and I just want to show people kind of the method I use in case someone doesn't know this method already. But when you have Recipe for Disaster done, the Colonimancer chest actually has 50 cooking apples and 50 tomatoes in it. And instead of going and doing the chartership method or going and doing the leprechaun on Brimhaven where you buy the pineapples rather, and you go there and just stock up on those for super compost, what I do is I take all my Harlanders, and let's check. I have, let's see, 241 Harlander seeds, and I have 937 Harlander potions pretty much, and all of these will make compost potions, and 1 dose of compost potion actually can turn an entire bin of regular compost into super compost. So this way, pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm just getting 100 super compost at a time, just quick copying worlds. And in case people didn't know of this little method, I wanted to go and do this because this will save you a ton of time if you just save your Harlanders and you just make compost potions instead of going to buy all the pineapples. So just wanted to throw this in there. And this will be the last of the small interjection, but that is 2,000 volcanic ash real quick. And with that chest method, that is pretty much 2,000 ultra compost banked extremely quickly. Now we just got to go get all these secondaries for the potions and everything. So I'm going to start with the red spider eggs for the super restores. And this last trip right here is going to be over 1,000 red spider eggs done, and then we'll be moving on to the energy potions. Now, as well as this is a progression series, if anyone doesn't know certain methods, I do want to explain some of them while I do them, just in case I do help players that come and find RuneScape in the future. But this method right here is to get super energies. I'm using the Draken's Medallion, so it is kind of a higher level up method since you need to have a Taste of Hope done, depending on how good you are at questing. But there is a quad log spawn just outside the Theater of Blood right here, and I never see people here, so I don't know like how often people use this or how well known this method is, but I found it a long time ago, and I'm getting double obviously because of the Mauritania Hard Diary, and I'm using shift click to bloom from my Ivandis Flail because I can't be bothered doing drop down menu for 2,000 of these, but that is how fast an inventory is out here with the quad logs. So I use the Dragon's Medallion, infinite teleports to Theater of Blood, puts me right inside, right next to the bank, and this is how I banked all 2,000 of these. Obviously, if you want to redo your prayer, just use the Artie Cloak to go to the monastery, and then use the medallion again to come back. Quickly giving an example on that method I said earlier with the compost. This is regular. All I do is use 1 dose of compost potion on it. It's now super, and then I use volcanic ash on it to make it ultra, and that is how easy it is to make ultra compost from regular compost. Big thing is, if you're using tomatoes, make sure you do 1 less than the full bin, and then you top it off with something that is not a tomato. If you fill a bin with just tomatoes, it will make rotten tomatoes. It will not make compost. So just make sure you do that so you don't waste your time. Went to the wilderness for about 400 wines of Zami for the ranging potions. I had 1700 banked, but I am going to go ahead and get started on this since I already have 88 Herblore banked. And the faster I get this done, the faster we get the pool. The faster we get the pool, faster we get back to the snake boss. And there is the first level done, 85 Herblore coming in. We can now make Zamorak Mix and Ancient Brew. I don't know if I'll ever make either of those. I know Ancient Brew's decent, but to get the Nile Shards, I don't know about that. Probably the last thing you ever expected to see coming into this level grind, but that is going to be 70 rune crafting, which is actually a huge accomplishment because that gives me base 70 stats on the account. Pretty nice milestone to reach there. Little change of scenery, but that is 86 Herblore, one more level till we get to the anti-venom. And there it is, 87 Herblore achieved. We can now make the anti-venom potions, and we can now make the ornate pool in the house with a boost. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So what I'm going to do is I am at 1949 total. I want to get to 1950 because that is a good milestone. So one more Herblore level, and we still got a little bit of these. We got the super restores, the ranging potions, the Sarah brews, and a ton of energy potions to do. So I'm going to go get 88 Herblore. Random level coming in here, but that is 96 farming during a farming run. We have 3 more levels till we get that 99 farming cape. Just 3 more levels. And that is the last level of this Herblore grind. We ended up somewhere around 1.2 mil XP, as you can see up there by the XP counter. Don't know what Medify Remedy is, but we got about 1,000 of these super restores to go, so I'm going to knock these out, and then we will have to go buy some stuff real quick. Quick recap, so we got 6,000 attacks, 2,000 strength, 1,600 defense, we got no prayers added. We got 300 ranging potions, but if we go up here, still got pretty much to cap off at 2,000. Just didn't feel like staying in the wilderness that long. Going back in, did not make any anti-fires. Let's see, the Sarah brews are down here, 2,500. Used all our Lantidimes on magic potions, and then the super restores right there. Other than that, need to make a couple stamina potions, and that's about it from all these super energies. Alright, so we got 2 marble blocks needed for the fancy pool, and then for the ornate, we need 5 gold leaves. So this is about to be another big hit to the cash stack, pretty much going to put us on scraps. So let's go get that done real quick. Alright, just taking a trip down to our antique furniture store down here in the caves. Now let's see, Mr. Stonemason, what is the damage? 325,000, and we need 2, so there goes that. We're not even going to look at the cash stack. We're just going to buy 5 of these, and then, oh god, 1,500, oh no. Alright, well, we'll get it back. Now, we did kill Zora a few times. There they are, the shinies, and let's make the first anti-venoms. Oh, that feels so good. 120 a pop. That's going to be 1,200 XP, already going into the next level, and oh, it just feels so good to make these, man. It really does. Nice little reward for the grind. I think I have everything going through. I have the crystal saw, the hammer, the 5 gold leaves, 1,000 blood runes, and we have all 10 of the 4-dose anti-venoms. So let us get a +5 boost. I need to go for 87. And okay, we got it. So house telly, and here we go. Should easily be able to make this. Shouldn't have to worry about it. Building mode on. Always remember that because it's hard to build without building mode on. And we're going to upgrade. And that is the ornate pool done. Highest pool in the house completed. That is going to be so nice for the rest of this grind. Now, I forgot about the fairy ring. I will be right back. Oh no, don't lose the boost, please. What is it? Fairy enchantment? This is probably so wrong. I'm probably gonna have to get a boost again. I did not think this far ahead. Well, I kind of did, but I didn't look into it. Build. I hope this is it. Fairy ring. No! I need a watering can. No! There we go. And we got the fairy ring too. Okay, 2 huge upgrades. And then we now have the fairy ring to go to Zora. And of course, just use in general now. And we have the ornate pool. So now I don't have to do slayer rings or anything anymore. I can just go straight to my house. 2 huge upgrades to the account there. Just getting some supplies ready for Zora, and that is going to be 500 house tablets so that we can just keep using this while on Lunars, and that will be all used on Zora, hopefully. Alright, mister, it's time for round 2, and I'm not stopping until I can kill you every single time. Let's go! Alright, I should be able to finish off this Jad phase. I went for Mage only on my first trip back, just seeing how Mage only actually works, so this time is going to be pretty long. I don't know exactly what it was. Not worse than my worst time. I believe my worst time was 625, so first attempt back, and that is first kill. So let's go ahead and... what am I doing? Let me use one of these amazing little teletabs down here. Oh yeah, and wait for it, wait for it. There it is. Oh, look at the regen. So good. So good. And that should be a back-to-back kill on my first 2 trips back. Went with range a little bit this time. Definitely took more damage because of the Tanzanite phase, you know, if he wants to just Rambo range you. But that is back-to-back kills on my back-to-back attempts. Let's keep going. And that is 3 kills in a row. That is kill 13, a 401, but totally forgot that Zora actually drops 10 antidotes at a time, so we can just constantly remake our anti-venoms and come in and make these kills way easier. That is so frustrating when you forget a prayer potion. That's the only reason you can't get the kill. Then again, if you look at this pool right here, it just makes you happy, man. It just makes you happy. And that's the problem with long kills, is you get a Jad phase in the middle, and I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Please just don't. No, please, Telly. That's the problem with long kills, man. I had no clue what the hell was happening on that island. And that was a decent fast kill. That should be sub 3. Yes, it is. New personal best, 254. 4th rotation is still a little challenging, what with all the Tanzanite phases, but okay, awesome. Dragon Med Helm, that means the elite clue in our bank. We can go ahead and go do that, so I will be right back. Longest clue on the entire history of the planet, and we need pretty much everything, especially some 3rd age, so I did all of that for, you know what, it gets me back the money for the barrel gloves, but I swear, dude, that was not worth, bro. It was not worth it. I'm going insane, bro. And that is another snake down, and wait, what did I... oh, Zora Adept. Dude, I totally forgot about combat achievements. No, 25 kills. I thought I got a drop, dude. I do believe that's a PB, maybe? And new personal best, 253. Okay, I beat it by 1 second, but that counts. All right, this is 2 kills later, but this is definitely a new PB, no doubt about it. So what was my time? It was 2:31, 20 seconds better. That is a good PB right there. That is 50 KC at Zora, and now Priestess Zol Gwenwinig. Zol Gwenwinig. Priestess Zolg is going to charge us 100,000 coins if we die, but we aren't going to die, so no problem. First Dragon Halberd drop from this grind. Now, if you could just drop me like 56 more of those, we could get back all the money I spent on the pool grind. Another Zora kill, and the loot is... okay. Well, we're not even going to talk about this one. We're just going to go right on to the next clip. Random break from the grind, but that is 88 Hunter completely from passive birdhouses. And if I could hit the stupid thing, that would... oh yeah, just don't even attack, bro. Just stand here and let him kill you. And that should be, if I didn't mess up, a PB. Yes, it is. 220 new personal best. And that is going to be 150 kill count. That is the Zora Master Combat Challenge completed. And I'm going to be honest, starting off with my first 10 kills, I was very worried about how I was going to do this grind, but once you get to about the 20 kill mark, you really start getting the rotations down and Zora becomes a very easy boss. Now, on screen here, I'm going to have the loot from 150 kills. It's not going to have 3 of them recorded because you could see that there's only 1 D med and 1 elite clue, so one of the drops didn't get recorded, but in total, we ended up getting about 14.2 mil. I feel like I got pretty unlucky with the Dragon Halberd and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked at the drop table in a while. But I'm going to keep doing Zora until I get at least a drop, and one of the drop being the Magic Fang or the Blowpipe. I really think I might stick with Zora until I get the Blowpipe. So depending on RNG, the next video could be in 5 days, which is what I usually like to do, or it could take a little bit longer. If it does, I'm sorry, but I really do want to grind out this boss, and this was also kind of a longer video because I had to squeeze so much into it, so hopefully everyone will understand. And I just want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I know I said thank you for 50 in the last video, but we kind of doubled that. So I appreciate every single one of you that have left comments and every single one of you that have supported the channel so far. And I will see you in the next one.